Hello, now I'm going to read the Oscar Wilde's biography. Oscar Fingal of Florida Wills Wilde was born on October 16, 1854, in Dublin, Ireland. He was the son of Sir William Wilde, a prestigious doctor and writer, and Jane Francesca Elgie, a poet known as Esperanza. From a young age, he was surrounded by an intellectual and literary environment that profoundly shaped his upbringing. Wilde was a brilliant, eccentric man with a magnetic personality. He stood out for his quick wit, his love of beauty, fashion, and extravagance, which made him one of the most striking figures of Victorian society. He had a sharp sense of humor, which he used both to entertain and criticize the rigid norms of his time. His lifestyle sought to reflect his philosophy of asceticism, which held that art should exist for its own sake. This vision made him both admired and harshly criticized. Among his most well-known works are the pictures of Dorian Gray, 1890, a novel that stirred controversy for its decadent tone and reflections on morality. His theatrical comedies, such as The Importance of Being Earnest, 1895, and An Ideal Husband, famous for their clever humor and social critique. His short stories and essays included The Happy Prince and De Profundis. Wilde became a central figure in London's literary scenes, applauded for his talent but closely scrutinized for his private life. In 1894, he married Constance Lloyd, with whom he had two sons, Cyril and Vivian. Although their relationship was affectionate, their marriage cooled as Wilde increasingly explored his attraction to another man. The major turning point in his life came with Lord Alfred Douglas Bossy, a young aristocrat with whom Wilde began an passionate but conflicted relationship. Bossy was charismatic and rebellious, but also impulsive and problematic. The relationship was intense, full of affection and quarrels, and it pushed Wilde into decisions that deeply marked him. Douglas encouraged him to confront his father, the Marquess of Queensberry, who had accused Wilde of being a sodomite. Persuaded by Bossy, Wilde sued the Marquess for defamation but ended up being tried himself for gross indecency due to his homosexuality, which at the time was a crime in England. In 1895, Wilde was sentenced to 2 years of hard labor. This experience devastated both his health and his spirit. During his imprisonment, he wrote De Profundis, a long letter to Bossy in which he reflected on his life, his love, and suffering. Upon his release, his reputation was ruined. Constance changed her name and her children's surname and distanced herself, though she never stopped supporting her financially in secret. Wilde spent his last years in exile in France, living under the name Sebastian Melmoth. His last days were his last days were marked by poverty, loneliness, and poor health. He died in Paris on November 30, 1900, at the age of 46 from meningitis. In summary, Oscar Wilde was a man who lived with passion and authenticity, paying a very high price for defying the morality of his time. His charming personality, literary brilliance, and the intensity of his personal relationship made him a tragic yet immortal figure.